is the Influencer Entrepreneurs Podcast with Jenny Melrose, where I strategize with business owners on how to grow and scale their businesses to hit their income goals. This is episode 366 of the Influencer Entrepreneurs Podcast with Jenny Melrose. Today, we're going to be jumping into what is a sales funnel and how does it work. This topic is actually something that I covered inside my membership Influencer Entrepreneurs Insiders group, where we broke down these strategies and techniques into monthly trainings. Each week, we had a training that fully gave you a grasp of how you could put a funnel into place within your business for the products that you already have. I walked them through it. We gave specific examples. We worked through it together and held each other accountable to make sure that the funnel was put in place before we walked into the month of November so that we could have sales that were happening. Now, in order for that to happen, we had to have weekly trainings that were holding them accountable and making sure that they were able to infiltrate that. And we do that with the Insiders group. And I want to be able to make sure that you are all aware of that group. It is something that you can enroll in at any time and cancel at any time. It is going to give you the accountability and the strategies that are working right now in order to move your business forward. So what I want to be able to do today is really break down what is a sales funnel and then go into deeper as far as how do we get that funnel working. So the first piece we need to talk about is what is a sales funnel? And all a sales funnel is giving people an opportunity to come into your world and have an idea of what it is that you offer, and then be able to offer them multiple products that you potentially offer. Now, the thing that I need you to understand about a sales funnel is it is not a once you mention it and then done. There are specific pieces of that sales funnel in order to make this work. Now, why exactly is a sales funnel important is because when we're looking at getting something in front of someone, a product that you offer, a service that you offer, whether that is an affiliate product or something that's sponsored that you're trying to get in front of your audience, it's important to have a sales funnel in order to do these things because mentioning something once is not enough. We know that it takes 6 to 8 times for someone to hear something before they're going to take any action. So with that in mind, we have to make sure that we have a sales funnel in place that is continually going to get it back in front of them. And a sales funnel does not have to simply be a software that you pay more money for. It can simply be the emails that you are providing them with that is going to move them along to see that you can fully solve the problem that they have. That is why a sales funnel is important. It shows them that you are the perfect person to help them with the issue that they have because you have a product or service that you offer that is going to do that. Now, when we're looking at the different stages of a sales funnel, the sales funnel is going to start at the top with an opt-in, where you are going to offer them something for free in exchange for their email. I often recommend that you offer a guide, or if you're a food blogger, it can be an ebook of recipes, but in that ebook of recipes, you have to be able to make yourself distinct, unique, in that you're showing them how to do something specific within that cookbook, okay? So now when we're looking at that opt-in, the next stage from the opt-in is then going to be offering them a Tripwire product. We want that product to be below $25. And I would recommend that if you have an ebook that you could get so that it's 50% off, offered for a limited time, say 48 hours, that is what I would be providing them with. Now, within that sales funnel, in order to get them to see the Tripwire, you cannot simply send one email about it. You have to send multiple emails. And we've talked about this, and when you're sending promotional emails, what that should consist of. Making sure that you're hitting on the pain points that is solved by that Tripwire product. Being able to do a question and answer email that answers the questions that they may have about that product. How do I download it? What are the results I can expect to see? How quickly can I see results? That would be your question and answer that is making sure that they understand how that product will work. Then your third email can be your testimonial email, where again, you hit on a pain point and then you show how someone in your audience had their problem solved with that by your product for that specific pain point. And then your final email is going to be a last chance email, which is this is the last chance in order to get this at 50% off for that 48 hours that you allowed for it. Now, at this point in your sales funnel, we have gone from opt-in to Tripwire, but we have used a sales sequence in order to do this. Now, you can continue down your funnel, or if you don't have any other products or services, you don't have to continue the funnel. You can think about how you can potentially continue that funnel with maybe creating another product down the road once you have a better understanding of your audience so that you can really make sure that you are getting something in front of them.
Hey there, guys. My name is Melanie from Mostly Under Control, and I am a member of Jenny's Influencer Entrepreneurs Insiders membership. I've been a part of it since 2017, and over these 6 years, I've taken full advantage of the weekly trainings that Jenny offers and the monthly group coaching. The group coaching is probably my favorite part of the membership. Jenny has taught me so many things for my business. She helped me niche down and write and teach about what I wanted so that I wouldn't burn out. In addition to what she teaches, the networking I've done with other members has been invaluable. I recommend her membership to all of my online business owner friends because it is worth every single penny.
Now, the big thing that I want to make sure that you understand is that when we're looking at how does a sales funnel work, we have to be able to look at our numbers. And in a previous episode, we talked about the statistics that you need to be taking a look at, the numbers that truly matter so that we can really understand whether or not our sales funnel is converting the way that we are needing it to. So if you are only getting one subscriber per day and you are looking to see if that is going to convert, you have to have enough people going through it in order to see those numbers, in order to see that they are actually taking action from it. And it can't be based on 10 people. You need to have a decent amount of people within going through that funnel in order to determine if it's working. Now, with that sales funnel, what we're looking for to work is that they are opening the emails, because open rate is going to come into play with this. If you have 10 people that have downloaded your opt-in within that first week and you are looking to see how is it working, you're going to look to see what your open rate looks like. Because if you have 10 people and you have a 40% open rate, then we are looking at, of course, a minimal amount of people that are actually opening it, right? Now, from the open, you then are going to look at your click rate to see how many people are taking action on those emails in which you are offering the Tripwire. Because now that click rate tells us how many people actually went to that Tripwire sales page. Now, from that sales page, we are then going to be able to look at how many people bought it, and that is our conversion rate. These are all the numbers that we have to take into consideration. And if these numbers kind of have you thinking, okay, well, what's an average? What are we looking at for each of these? Each of these has its own average of what you can expect to see and what you should be seeing so that you know what to tweak. I go into great detail about this in the insiders group, breaking down numbers so that we can really make sure that we understand what our expectations should be when we are trying to launch a new product, as well as are we pushing out a product through a sales funnel that is actually converting. So if you are someone who has listened to this episode and said, I really want to deep dive on the numbers, I want to understand if I have my ROI with a sales funnel, then I would highly recommend that you join the insiders group. All right, you guys, I appreciate you all so much for taking the time to listen in. This sales funnel can be applied for any product that you offer, especially for those that have been listening to previous episodes where we talked about creating that ebook and then really trying to market it and sell it. This is all tying in hand. All right, until next time, I will see you all then.